What is up, hooligans? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Hit that like button if you got a like button. More likes, more hooligans. Let me know how you're doing in the chat. We're going to read through the schedule really quick, and we're going to make sure everything is running. We're going to try and shorten this intro because I have got a ton of feedback and everyone is saying that our intro is too long, which is fine. It's totally fine. With that being said, I do want to remind everyone, if you would like to join the website, right now is the time to do it. Click that link at the top of the link tree and register for your free week with no strings attached over at jeffmaclive.com. That way you can watch today's live on the website and get the full experience on your very first day. Also, if you were a viewer that is working, listening, driving, anything like that, please get in the habit of hitting the like button. It's fine if you don't want to hang out in the chat, but I still want those likes. Put us on the front page. We're going to be starting off with a video titled SCOTUS allows federal agents to cut Texas border wire. Now, it doesn't explicitly say that they're going to force their way into Texas. Apparently this is the end of a lawsuit that started in October or something like that. So the border agents want Texas to take down the barbed wire, just like they wanted them to take out the buoys, because the federal government wants border crossers to be here. Then we have a video titled Kari Lake. The American people are fed up. It's Jesse Waters and Kari Lake. For some reason, Jesse Waters spends the whole video interrupting Kari Lake, which is annoying. Then we have a video titled Fake Biden Robocall urges New Hampshire voters not to vote on Tuesday, which I think is pretty humorous. I think it's something. I'm surprised they weren't telling Trump voters to not vote, but you know, it is what it is. Then we have a video titled Trump-Haley face off as the first primary in the nation kicks off Tuesday. Now, I heard that they're not going to have their votes in tonight until like midnight. I see there's a Trump watch party, like a Trump campaign watch party thing that's supposed to be going on with Right Side Broadcasting at 6. I don't think we're going to cover that. Just because I don't think it's... I don't know how to explain it. I don't think it's going to be like a rally or anything like that. I think it's going to be a bunch of Right Side Broadcasting reporters sitting around talking, waiting for votes to come in, where it's not going to end till midnight. And so I don't have intentions of covering that. With that being said, unless someone changes my mind, we're going to play the game at 6 o'clock over on the usual channels. We'll be playing Skyrim and all of that, so definitely look forward to that. Then we have a video titled Police Union Chief Rips Obama and O'Biden for War on Cops, and then endorses President Trump at the New Hampshire rally last night. Then we have a video titled Suspect Dies by Deleting Themselves in Texas after killing 8 people and injuring 1. Wait a minute, not Texas. Yeah, smokes himself in Texas, but he killed 8 people and injured 1 in Illinois. So he traveled a great distance just to delete himself. Then we'll be ending the live with a funny video here. Is it a Chinese food mishap or is it racisms? It's a funny one. I decided to pull my funny videos from our funny video tab on Gilded. I don't know why I wasn't utilizing that. You guys got all the funny videos right there. So I fixed that problem. Anyways, we're not going to read through all the chats because I'm going to see if that's the way you guys want me to shorten up the intro. I got a lot of people saying shorten the intro, but they didn't tell me how to do it. So with that being said, what's up everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? What is up everyone over on Rumble? What is up everyone over on Kick? What is up you hooligans over on Twitch? And what is up everyone on YouTube? I can't see you on YouTube because the shit's just buffering and whatever, but I assume you're there. For whatever reason, you should be aware that when we cut off YouTube after this first video, which I shouldn't even show it, I'll probably catch a strike, God only knows. I want you guys to know that you can make your way over to Twitch, Kick, Rumble, jeffmaclive.com, as well as Twitter once we end this live on YouTube. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. We're going to start with this first video titled SCOTUS allows federal agents to cut Texas border wire. First, I want to remind you guys, we got these retro Klaus Daniels t-shirts. We got them in shirts for men, shirts for women, tank tops for men, tank tops for women, coffee mugs, stickers, pullover hoodies, zipper hoodies, and plenty of more items. We have tons of designs. I got the spooky green badge on today. Definitely check it out. I will drop the link in the chat as we are watching this first video.
Reaction is pouring in after the Supreme Court issues a ruling to temporarily allow Border Patrol agents to continue cutting razor wire Reaction is pouring in after the Supreme Court issues a ruling to temporarily allow Border Patrol agents to continue cutting razor wire installed on the U.S.-Mexico border. In a 5-4 vote, those justices granted an emergency appeal from the Biden administration while the lawsuit continues. That razor wire is at the center of a standoff between President Biden and the state of Texas over immigration enforcement. Jorge Ventura joins us live. Jorge, what more can you tell us about the ruling and what it all means for the border showdown saga as it continues?
Good morning, Mark. With these just continue to get interesting here on the southern border, the Biden administration picking up a major victory in the latest border showdown between the federal government and the state of Texas. Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who ordered for this razor wire to be deployed and installed here on the southern border, is reacting to the latest news saying, quote, "This is not over. Texas razor wire is an effective deterrent to the illegal crossings Biden encourages. I will continue to defend Texas constitutional authority to secure the border and prevent the Biden administration from destroying our property." The Department of Homeland Security making the argument and telling the Supreme Court that the razor wire impacts agents' abilities to help migrants in need of help and makes it harder for Border Patrol agents to apprehend migrants. News Nation has witnessed in several instances of migrants going through the concertina wire and agents cutting through that wire to take migrants into custody. And this legal battle over the razor wire began in October when Texas Attorney General sued the Biden administration after federal agents here in Eagle Pass used a forklift to lift the razor wire and apprehend a group of migrants. Now, this is where things are going to get interesting, Marky. Right now, we are inside Shelby Park. This is a park where it's a known hotspot for illegal crossings, and the state of Texas has essentially kicked out Border Patrol agents from conducting their normal operations. Here is that concertina wire that's been set up by Texas officials along the southern border here in Eagle Pass. So, essentially, for Border Patrol agents to come in and cut through this concertina wire, the state of Texas will have to allow those Border Patrol agents inside Shelby Park. Texas sources are telling me that right now, Texas officials will not change their posture when it comes to not allowing Border Patrol agents inside Shelby Park. So things will get really interesting here on the southern border. But here, Mark, you clearly see this concertina wire it's just deployed here all across the southern border in Eagle Pass. And officials are telling us even more will be installed later this week.
Yeah, a lot of wire, a lot of thick wire to cut through. We'll be talking to Congressman Tim Burchett about this a little bit later on in the show. Jorge, thanks. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to
Well, they consider that a win for the old man Walter administration. I don't know how that can be. I don't know how that can be. Letting border crossers invade our country doesn't sound like a win to me. You got to really be a simp for old man Walter. You got to really like the smell of Ben Gay ointment as he's topping you off, give you a little tap on the top of the head when he's about ready. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a win to me. Either way, they kind of mentioned that Texas has to let them into the state in order for them to really even do anything. So yeah, they might have to take the wire down, but as far as I can tell, the federal government's still not allowed in Texas. They're still holding everything down over there. So I guess they're going to remove the border wire, but as far as I know, Texas is still not allowing illegals into the state lines, which is good. It's good that somebody is defending the country, because the federal government absolutely is not doing it. So we're getting ready to cut off YouTube because we've given that platform as much attention as I can tolerate in a day. But I do want to mention, I just seen a video that Steve Oatley from PTN News, I mean, he's had a lot of channels. I know him as PTN News. I don't know him that well, and I'm not claiming to. But I guess he was just demonetized for the same exact reason I was demonetized. They're really cracking down on YouTube. For anybody that's still on that platform making videos, they need to go to Rumble. You're monetized on day one, and they don't treat you like a bunch of commies. So with that being said, we're going to end YouTube, and anybody that is just holding on to YouTube as a lifeboat, just know you're going down with the ship. You should just get used to not being on YouTube, because everybody you like watching on there is jumping ship right now. They're cracking down. There's no arguments to keep anybody on YouTube. YouTube fucking sucks. So with that being said, we're ending YouTube. Everybody else, you just hold tight. We'll be continuing on in just a moment. I think most of who we got on YouTube anymore is trolls.